Hey everybody, it's me, Remy, the comic book poser, and you're going to find out why I'm a winner after this. I've said this a billion times that I love independent comics, that I love the stories, that no story is too weird, no publisher is too small, no subject is controversial, that I'll read any independent comic that gets put in front of me. And I was sad that I missed out on the first iteration of the indie comic box that Kevin and Kai over at the channel Onetwocomictalk did. And I saw them talk about it. I saw a video where they allocated the winners for the first version of the box, and I was like, dang. Sad that I missed out, and Kevin responded and said, well, we're going to do another one soon, so make sure you've got alerts for just about everything, and I did. So they did a second indie comic box. They had the 3 people who purchased them. They did a randomizer to figure out who won the box that had a little bit more in it, and it was me. So I'm very, very excited to check this out because I love the types of books that Kevin will send me suggestions on, that he'll send me messages on Instagram every now and then going, here's a book you might want to get into. I watch their Artist Alley show on Saturdays where they will sit down and talk with independent creators and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to see a box that is curated by folks who love indie comics more than me. So let's get into this, Gemini. And on the inside it says, congratulations, we added Mia Buns the fuck. Thank you for your purchase. We are grateful. Onetwocomictalk. So I'm excited to see what the fuck is, but you all have heard how liberal I am with my language, and I get excited when there's profanity in comics, because I was, born in a shipyard truck stop from the language that I use. So let's crack into things and see what we got. And I actually think that I cut the last bag I did in getting through the plastic bag. That's okay. I'll replace it, and I did not hurt the book, which is the most important thing. So in here, we've got, first up we have Apex, the Cybernetic Samurai Owl. This looks like, the same kind of small print format of Ashcan Comics Pub books that I like, and you can see up in the moon it appears to be signed by the creator. And we have what looks to be number 1. So that's cool. These are definitely 2 things that I'll check out. Here is Mia Buns the fuck. And I just like these 2 covers, and they're both signed. So you can see that one there. And that one there. I like, this is our raise, bitch. So I'm excited to check those out. So I can already tell I'm going to like this one. The Black Man's Guide to Getting Pulled Over. I like these books that take their own, interesting angle on the race conversation that we're constantly dealing with in the United States. I've talked several times about having books that I like to be able to share with my students, and teaching in a school that is smack dab in the middle of a huge intersectional community of color. I think having a book like this could potentially be an interesting way for some students to kind of relate to what they're going through. The next one, we've got Alternation from Pandemony, number 1. Looks like a interesting kind of beastly fantasy battle tale. And then the last thing that we've got, we have a square-bound Monster Matador, The Battle for Santa Monica. That thing here on the bottom almost looks like Brack from, Brack was on Space Ghost for a while, and then the Brack show. That's pretty cool to me. The other thing, and it was the bag that I accidentally sliced open on the back, is a single issue of Monster Matador #1, and you can see it's a convention exclusive. And flipping through that, right, we've talked about how I've come to love simple black and white art, or just simple pen and, inking the lines to go with it, that I like that. And it came with a nice little card to go with it, so I will definitely be checking these out. So these are really, really cool indies. Oh, and this one is signed right there on the Matador's helmet, or on the Matador's hat. So really, really cool across the board. I'm very excited to dive into all of these different titles, all of these very new to me publishers, and see what I think. These will be things that I not only talk about on the YouTube channel, but most definitely I will review at length on the blog and share some of the art and things like that. So the next time you see Comic Talk with Kevin and Kai putting together another round of mystery boxes that are curated to independent artists, creators, publishers that they've had conversations with that they're into, pick them up, because the books look really, really good. I'm sure I'm going to love most, if not all, of these titles, and to get a bunch of signed independent work is also cool to me, and it's going to go in my collection of signed indie works that may not be the most valuable hot spec book in the world, but I really, really like supporting creators like these, because I feel like it's, these folks are grinding way, way harder than especially folks who are at the top of the food chain and some of the larger publishers. So I'm very excited to check these out. Kai and Kevin over at Comic Talk, thank you so very much for putting together an excellent box for an amazing deal that I got all of these books for $25 shipped. Check out Comic Talk, check out their Artist Alley segment, and most definitely, ring their bell, sub them up, do everything that you can to get a notification, because the moment one of these boxes go live, you're going to want to get your hands on it. So if you've read any of these, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about them. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.